Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of Top eBay Sports Card Sales of the Week, 80s and 90s edition.
We recap the previous week's top 5 sales from each sport. Unlike our weekly junk wax list,
This list has only one restriction on what can be included. Only one sale of each individual card can occupy a spot on this list, so we have no repeats. Let's get started. Alright, starting off with football in the number 5 position. From 1998 Skybox EX 2001, we have the Jerry Rice Essential Credentials Future card in raw condition, which sold for $6,600. This card is number 24 out of 54. This is a pretty strong price for a raw card. There's only been 3 submitted to PSA, with 1 graded an 8 and 2 9s. However, none have been sold. In the number 4 position, from 1998 Fleer Metal Universe, we have the John Elway Precious Metal Gems, graded at PSA 8. This card sold for $8,000 and is the only sale on record for an 8. This card is numbered out of 50 and has a PSA 8 pop of only 1, and there's actually only one other graded, which is a PSA 7. In the number 3 position, from 1989 Score, we have Barry Sanders rookie card, graded a pristine BGS 10. This card sold for $8,702. This card has all 10 subgrades with a 9.5 for corners. This card has a pop of 45, and there's actually one higher graded black label. There's actually another BGS 10 which sold for $13,000 on February 1st. In the number 2 position, from 1998 Topps Chrome, we have the Randy Moss rookie card refractor, graded a Gem Mint PSA 10. This card sold for $8,750. This is a record for PSA 10, as the previous high was $6,800 from February 4th. This card in a 10 has a pop of 154. In the number 1 position, from 1997 Metal Universe, we have the Barry Sanders Precious Metal Gems, graded a BGS 8.5. This card sold for $10,888. The subgrades of this card are 9.5 for centering, 8.5 for surface and edges, and 8 for corners. This card in an 8.5 has a pop of 9, and there are 2 higher graded BGS 9s. The total of the top 5 80s and 90s football cards last week was $42,940. This is down from the previous week's total of almost $62,000 and has been on a downward trend for the last few weeks. Moving on to hockey, in the number 5 position, from 1980 O-Pee-Chee, we have the Mark Messier rookie card, graded at PSA 9. This card sold for $3,000, which is the second highest sale for a 9, with the record being $3,659 from January 27th. Card has a pop of 256, and there are 40 higher graded Gem Mint 10s. In the number 4 position, from 1988 O-Pee-Chee, we have the Brett Hall rookie card, graded a Gem Mint PSA 10. This card sold for $3,996. This is the third highest sale for a PSA 10, with the record being $4,606 from February 18th. This card has a pop of 61. In the number 3 position, from 1980 O-Pee-Chee, we have the Wayne Gretzky second year card, graded a BVG 9.5. This card sold for $4,813. The pop of this card in a 9.5 is 59, and there are 2 higher graded 10s. In the number 2 position, from 1984 O-Pee-Chee, we have the Steve Yzerman rookie card, graded a pristine BGS 10. This card sold for $6,001. The subgrades for this card are all 10s with a 9.5 for surface. The pop of this card in a pristine BGS 10 slab is 26, and there's actually 2 higher graded black labels. One of these black labels is for sale on eBay right now with a buy it now price of $250,000 if you're interested. And in the number 1 position, from 1985 O-Pee-Chee, we have the Mario Lemieux rookie card, graded a Mint PSA 9. This card sold for $7,100. The record for a PSA 9 is $10,882 from February 6. This card has a pop of 576, and there are 47 higher graded Gem Mint 10s. The total of the top 5 80s and 90s hockey cards from last week was $24,910. This is up a little bit from the previous week's total of $23,501 and has shown a little bit of a climb over the last couple weeks. However, the overall trend is still negative. Hello, Junk Wax investor community. I'm excited to announce a new affiliate partnership that we have with BCW Supplies. You'll save 10% off your next retail order of sports card supplies. Use the link in the description below, and on checkout, use the code JUNKWAX10. Moving on to baseball in the number 5 position, from 1991 Topps, we have the Chipper Jones Rookie Card Desert Shield Edition. This card was graded a Gem Mint PSA 10 and is sold for $21,588. This is a record for this card, as the previous high was $19,878 from May of last year. This card in a PSA 10 has a very low pop of only 31. In the number 4 position, from 1985 Topps Tiffany, we have the Roger Clemens Rookie Card graded a Gem Mint PSA 10. This card sold for $22,600, which is a huge record for a PSA 10, as the previous high was only $9,000 from December of 2020, and this card has a very low pop of only 46. In the number 3 position, from 1993 Upper Deck SP, we have a Derek Jeter Rookie Card graded a Gem Mint BGS 9.5. This card sold for $32,600. This card in a 9.5 has a pop of 270, and there are none graded higher. And there's actually another one sold on February 9th that went for $40,000. In the number 2 position, from 1989 Upper Deck, we have an autographed Ken Griffey Jr. Rookie Card graded a Gem Mint PSA 10 with a 10 for the auto. This card sold for $55,201. The pop of this card as a PSA 10 DNA 10 is only 4, and another one sold on January 14th for $55,099. And in the number 1 position, from 1980 Topps, we have the Ricky Henderson Rookie Card graded an SGC Gem Mint 10. This card sold for $83,433. This card has a pop of 7, and there are no higher graded pristine gold labels. The total of the top 5 80s and 90s baseball cards from last week was $215,422. This is a big number and definitely higher than the previous week's total of just over $72,000. The trend line continues to be positive for the baseball cards. Moving on to basketball in the number 5 position. From 1980 Topps, we have the Larry Bird Magic Johnson Rookie Card with Julius Erving. This card was graded a Mint PSA 9 and is sold for $59,700. The record for this card in a 9 is $90,100 from February 19th. This card has a pop of 613, and there are 24 higher graded Gem Mint 10s. In the number 4 position, from 1996 Topps Chrome, we have the Allen Iverson Rookie Card Refractor graded a Gem Mint PSA 10. This card sold for $61,000, which is a record for this card in a 10, as the previous high was only $55,087 from February 22nd. This card has a very low pop of only 36. In the number 3 position, from 1984 Star, we have the Michael Jordan number 101 Extended Rookie Card graded a BGS 8.5. This card sold for $77,100. The subgrades for this card are 9.5 for surface, 9 for edges, 8.5s for corners and centering. This card has a pop of 237, and there are 71 higher graded, with 3 of them being 9.5s. There was actually a sale from February 24th of a 9.5 for $92,500, so this is down from the high. In the number 2 position, from 1986 Fleer, we have the Michael Jordan Rookie Card Sticker, graded a Gem Mint PSA 10. This card sold for $155,201. This is way off the record high of $234,930 from February 11th Golden Auction. This card in a 10 has a pop of 120. And in the number 1 position from 1986 Fleer, we have the iconic Michael Jordan rookie card graded a Gem Mint PSA 10. This card sold for $456,455. This is off from the record of $720,000 set by 2 separate cards in the January 31st Golden Auctions. This card in a 10 has a pop of 315. The total of the top 5 80s and 90s basketball cards last week was $809,456. This is way up from the previous week's total of just over $205,000, and was definitely a very strong week for the 80s and 90s basketball cards. And finishing off with our other sports category in the number 5 position, from 1982 Wrestling All-Star Series A, we have Hulk Hogan graded a PSA 6. This card sold for $4,100, which is a record for a PSA 6, as the previous high was $3,100 for March 9th. This card in a 6 has a pop of 49, and there are 151 graded higher, with the highest being 16 mint 9s. In the number 4 position, from 1997 Cardinal WWF Trivia Series, we have the Rocky Maivia rookie card graded a mint PSA 9. This card sold for $5,000, which is a record for a PSA 9, as the previous high was $4,500 from February 7th. This card in a 9 has a low pop of only 33, and there's only 5 higher graded Gem Mint PSA 10s. And the number 3 position from 1981 Donruss Golf, we have the Jack Nicklaus card graded a Gem Mint PSA 10. This card sold for $5,144. This is a record for a PSA 10, with the previous high being $4,806 from February 23rd. This card in a 10 has a pop of 168. In the number 2 position from 1996 Sports Illustrated for Kids, we have the Tiger Woods rookie card graded a mint PSA 9. This card sold for $5,500, which is down from the record for a 9 of $10,100 from February 28th. This card in a 9 has a pop of 189, and there are 26 higher graded Gem Mint PSA 10s. In the number 1 position from 1987 A Question of Sport UK, we have the Mike Tyson card graded a Gem Mint PSA 10. This card sold for $11,635. This is actually the 3rd highest sale of this card, with the record being $12,844 from January 27th. This card in a Gem Mint PSA 10 has a very low pop of only 16. The total of the top 5 80s and 90s other sports category last week was $31,379. This is down from the previous week's total of just over $40,000. And the grand total of the 80s and 90s cards from all sports last week was $1,124,107. This is a huge total, and is actually the 2nd highest total since we started keeping track. This is up quite a bit from the previous few weeks, and the general trend line continues to be positive for the 80s and 90s cards. Let's see what next week brings. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please hit that like button and subscribe to our channel. In addition, hit that bell icon and get notifications so you don't miss out on any of our future great content.